Hello friends, I hope you are doing well. In our today's video session, we will see about major social change in Tamil Nadu. Recently, the Tamil Nadu state government has notified the change in the names of more than 1,000 places, including the places of cities and towns. These changes are merely in the English spelling of the current names, which are based on the Tamil literature and language. So let us begin with our session. Before I begin my today's session, please like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel Pratik Singh Classes. Do hit the bell icon so that whenever I will upload a new video, you will get the notification. From now onwards, I will be periodically uploading video tutorials of Standard 6 to Standard 12, including all main subjects, and periodically I will also upload the videos based on GK and current affairs like today's. So let's begin our today's session. Recently, the Tamil Nadu government had changed the spellings of more than 1,000 places. On your screen, you are watching the state government's online portal, that is www.tn.gov.in. From this portal, you can get all the list of new names. On June 11th, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru K. Palaniswamy, announced to change the names of 1,018 places throughout the state. The question is, why the government has done this? Answer is, it is done to match the Tamil pronunciation of the names of places as mentioned in pre-colonial era. Pre-colonial era means the time before India became slave, or you can say that the time before the East India Company came to India. Before we go to the discussions here about the names of the changes in the places, here are some questions for you. Answer the questions correctly in the comment section of the video. The first 5 persons who will answer all the questions correctly will get a goodie. Okay, your time is from today to next 1 week. The question is, why the names of places in Tamil Nadu changed now? See, to know this answer, we have to go in the history of Tamil Nadu. See, the Britishers first landed in South India, as you have studied in your textbooks in class 9th, 10th. Since time immemorial, our country was famous for its wealth, beauty and spices. When the Western countries came to know about this, they started exploration to India. Vasco da Gama was the first to navigate a safe sea route to India all the way from Europe. This fact also you have studied in class 10 social science. And since then, many countries, merchants sailed to India for doing trade and business. You know very well that the Dutch came, the French came, Britishers came, and many other countries of Europe also came to India to do the business. Okay, whatever they were buying from India, they were selling at huge cost in European countries and getting huge profits. And that from that also the wealth of the Europe increased. In your previous classes, you might have studied that the Europeans plundered India. The time when the Britishers came to India, before that India was known as the Golden Bird. But when they came to India, they faced a major problem here. They can't pronunciate the Tamil names of places properly. Not only them, even today, for all North Indians, the names of the Tamil Nadu places are not much pronunciable. Even for me also, when the first time I came to Tamil Nadu, I faced a lot of problem to correctly pronunciate the names. Our Tamil language is one of the classical languages and its literature and grammar is more advanced than English. When Britishers started colonizing our country, for their convenience, they change the names of places so that they can pronunciate according to them very well. We are a free country now, and after more than 7 decades of our independence, the state government has changed the names of places as it were earlier. Again, you should keep in mind that only the English spellings of the name regarding to the original Tamil language has changed. Here on the screen you can see, okay, in all the railway holdings of the places like Nugambakam, Basin Bridge Junction, Arokonam Junction, okay, in Hindi and English it is written according to the pronunciation in English, but in Tamil it is same as the earlier colonial era, that is before the Britishers have come to India. Okay, here the state government has not directly changed the names of the places, but they have changed the names of the places according to the original Tamil literature and language and grammar. Some places are also changed according to the Sanskrit. Okay, here the spelling has changed according to the Tamil. Okay, like on your screen you can see some examples like Egmore. Okay, earlier its name was Elmore. Okay, it is not pronunciated by the Britishers well, so according to their convenience they have changed to Egmore. Okay, taking another example, Kattur, a very known place in Tamil Nadu. Earlier it was called as Kattur. Okay, again now the name has changed from Kattur to Kattur. Likewise, Mylapore to Mylapore. Okay, the spelling has changed. If you relate these two, the old one and the new one, okay, the pronunciation are more or less same, but the spelling has changed. Okay, likewise Adyar, okay, too much well known place in Tamil Nadu and a posh region. Okay, its earlier name was Adaiyaru. Okay, now Adyar will be called as Adaiyaru. Okay, not only for Britishers, for North Indians also, the names of the places of Tamil Nadu are not pronunciated very well. I belong to Bihar. The first time when I came to Tamil Nadu in year 2008, okay, the name of the places for me were also unpronounceable, but later on as the time passed I learned how to pronunciate them, and now I am too much familiar with the Tamil language, its art and culture and all those things. Okay, so just keep in mind that the spelling in name of the places has changed. Since the state government has changed the spellings of names of places, a lot of people are questioning on social media like Facebook and Twitter that at the time of pandemic, like this time of COVID-19, why has it happened? Why the state government has changed their names? What is the reason behind that? And was it very essential now to do that? So let me tell you the answer. This is not a new issue. The decision has been already taken 2 years earlier. A high-level committee has been formed under the leadership of Mr. K. Pandiyarajan. On your screen, you can see, okay, this person, Mr. K. Pandiyarajan, okay, a well-known Minister of Tamil Official Language and Tamil Culture. He is an MLA from Avadi constituency, holding from AIADMK. He is popularly known as Ma5 K. Pandiyarajan because he founded Ma5 Management Consultants Limited, a human resource management company. About him, you can get a lot of other knowledge from internet. Coming back to our topic, the committee has taken many consultations with eminent professors and language learners, representatives of many Tamil organizations and a lot more like social organizations like district authorities, then professors and experts of Tamil language, and then given its recommendations to the government. After all this process of 2 years, Finally, government has proposed the spelling change in the names of the places. Okay, so as a Tamilian, we should be proud on the decision of our government. Okay, because now we are changing all the things what British government has done to us. We are not a slave now. We are living in a free country and we should be proud on our language, art and culture. Okay, so thanks to our state government run by AIADMK. I am a huge fan of our state government and I am a huge fan of our CM. On your screen, you can see the official gazette of the state government of Tamil Nadu and official website of the government. In the description of my video, I will provide the link of these two pages so that you can see and check what are the changes government has made. Okay, so please go through the description of my YouTube channel of this video and you can get a lot of things regarding to this from there. Okay, so the list looks like this. First serial number, then in this column you can see what is the Tamil names. Okay, then in this column you can see what is the current spelling of the names of the places in Tamil Nadu. Okay, then in this column you can see what are the suggestions given by Mr. K. Pandya-Rajan committee to the government, and in the last column you can see what are the recommendations being accepted by the state government. Okay, so keep in mind that the name hasn't changed, only the spelling of the names changed according to the original Tamil language. Okay, here is an important question that the state name Tamil Nadu, as it is written as TAMILNADU. Okay, this is the current spelling of a state, but earlier, before colonization of India, the real spelling of Tamil Nadu according to the Tamil grammar was THAMIZHNAADU, Tamil Nadu. Okay, wherever in your literature you have seen the spelling EZH, okay, it is directly changed to L by the Britishers according to their convenience. Okay, so let us see what the government will do on this issue, whether the spelling will be like the current one or it will be changed like the earlier one. But keep in mind that in Tamil literature, whether it is current spelling in English or earlier spelling in English, in Tamil it is written same for both. Hope for good for us what will be done, what are the steps taken by the state government. The question arises here is that when all the things are going very well, what is the need for the state government to change the names of Tamil Nadu places, or is it the first time happening in India? The answer is no. A lot of places has already changed. Okay, not only the towns or cities but also the districts and state. On the screen you can see the examples like East Punjab changed to Punjab after the independence of India. Okay, when India was divided in two countries in year 1947, more than 60% of land of Punjab has gone to Pakistan. Even today in Pakistan there is a province whose name is Punjab. Okay, the birthplace of Guru Gobind Sahib Ji, that is Nankana Sahib, now is in Pakistan's Punjab. Okay, every year many Sikh pilgrims go there to visit that place, and the Pakistan government does a lot of trouble to them, even though they earn huge money from Indian Sikh going there. Okay, then once again coming to next example, United Province changed to Uttar Pradesh when India became free. Likewise, Hyderabad changed to Andhra Pradesh. This Andhra Pradesh was at that time joined Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Okay, when Hyderabad state became free from Nizams, its name became Andhra Pradesh. You will be surprised to know that even today in Pakistan there is a Hyderabad province, because when the Nizam of Hyderabad left India and went to Pakistan with all his money and wealth, okay, he created a state Hyderabad inside Pakistan. But the Pakistan government has taken away all the wealth of the Nizam of Hyderabad. So bad for him. Okay, likewise, Madhya Bharat is changed to Madhya Pradesh, Travancore and Cochin changed to Kerala, Madras state changed to Tamil Nadu, Uttaranchal changed to Uttarakhand, and Orissa to Odisha. Okay, I am from Bihar, and if you go to North India, even today, there Madras state, when if you ask any person about Madras, okay, for them it is known as Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, okay, and Kerala, Karnataka, all this combined, for them it is known as Madras, as it was in the pre-colonial era. Okay, in North India, the name Madras means the place of a lot of temples, and that is correct. Okay, our South India is famous for a lot of temples and the architecture, special design of the temples here. Recently, the CM of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, also known as Didi in West Bengal, demanded that the state's name, that is West Bengal, should be changed to Bangla. Okay, in year 1905, you know very well that Lord Curzon has divided Bengal in two parts, East Bengal and West Bengal, based on religious majority and minority. Okay, East Bengal has high number of or high population of Muslims, and West Bengal has high population of Hindus, and based on this difference, Lord Curzon has divided Bengal into two parts, East and West Bengal. After the independence of our country, that means in year 1947, East Bengal became East Pakistan. Again in year 1971, with the help of the then Prime Minister of India, Srimati Indira Gandhi, East Pakistan became Bangladesh. But even today, the name of West Bengal, that is our part, still remains the same. So the state government is demanding, okay, or trying to change the name of West Bengal only to Bangla. Likewise, another example is for Kerala. There is a proposal that the name of Kerala should be changed according to the Malayali language, and in Malayalam, Kerala is called as Keralam. Okay, so still the decision is under pending, okay, of state and central government. Let us see what will happen in future. Okay, wait for around 6-7 months or around a year, the name may be changed. Changing the names of places will cost millions of rupees to state government, because the government has to change the spellings from the maps. Then in the next year, textbooks, in all the textbooks, government has to provide new spellings of all the names. That means re-editing and printing cost of the textbook will be added. Then in all government letters and stationeries, government seals and official hoardings, the names must be printed afresh. To all railway stations, bus stops, police stations, post offices, etc., the names must be changed. Tamil Nadu is a huge state, and to do this, huge amount of money and time will be invested. Okay, so all the expenses will come on the government and later on the taxpayers' money. So this is the end of my today's session. I hope you must have understood all the things related to the changes in the names of places, what government has done. Okay, I already have given the link of the government website, okay, in my description of the channel. From there you can get the list of all the names. Okay, please like, subscribe and share my channel Pratik Singh Classes, and please hit the like button so that whenever I will upload any new video, you will get the notifications. One more thing, in my coming classes I will be uploading videos related to the social issues, okay, which will impact us. Okay, and for all other tutorial classes, videos of class 6 to 12th, switch on to Pratik Singh Classes. Till then, take care. Bye bye.